Hello once again, this is Buffalo66. I have another handicapping video for you. You may know me from my Twitter page, Buffaloholdem, and we also post these videos on ocelotsports.com, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Well, we had a 1-2 night last night in college basketball. We lost on the under for Louisville. They were shooting threes early in the clock, up 25 and more. And Memphis got upset at Houston, so we did win on Oregon State. So what are you going to do? 2-4 on the week. We're going to try to improve on that today. I got a little bonus edition of my swing chart today. There were only two major conference games, so I threw in a couple of Metro Atlantic and Ivy League games to add to the list to help us find some value. And I've got three plays I'm interested in right now, and I'm going to show them to you. We have Iona at Manhattan. And we have Iona as a 0.25 dog, basically a pick'em game, and Vegas has them as a 4.5 dog, a swing of 4.25. And then we have, over on the totals, we have Providence at Seton Hall, and we have that game at 143, and they have it at, Vegas has it at 136.5. And Washington is hosting Washington State tonight, and we have that game at 138.5, and Vegas has it at 132. So let's go over to covers and take a look at what we got here. And let's start with the Providence and Seton Hall game. Seton Hall just had a 1-point game against Creighton on the road. Kind of feeling it. Providence is really trying to shore up their NCAA tournament bid, trying to go 9-7 in the conference. And this is going to be a good game. The last time they played, they went to overtime. It was a 1-point game and went to 161. And there's no real injury issues to deal with here. If you look at their last 5 games, Providence, their games are going to 148. Seton Hall, their games are going to 139. And obviously Providence is one of the best free throw shooting teams in the country, and Seton Hall is no slouch. If you look, both of these teams, Hall 11-5 over at home, Providence 5-4 overs away. So I really like the over here. I don't think it's going to hit 160 again, but hitting 140 would get the job done, and that's very easily attainable here. Iona at Manhattan. Iona is red hot, and they're about the best three-point shooting team in the country. You look at, they've won their last 10 games, and they beat Manhattan in their previous meeting. Of course, it was at home for Iona. But this game, these are two teams that want to get an NCAA tournament berth. There's probably only going to be one from the MAC, but you can't help to pad your resume just in case. If you look, this game, I have it as a pick'em game, and Iona is a superior free throw shooting team. Manhattan, in their last 5, only shooting 56%. Iona, both of these teams are under 500 against the spread in this circumstance, but you got to like Iona getting 4.5 points here, considering how they can put up points and how they can shoot free throws to make a cover. And finally, we have Washington State at Washington. Washington's trying to keep their NIT hopes alive. Washington State beat them at home the last time they played. You got to think that Washington is going to manage this game like a must-win, which means if Washington State has their number again, they're going to extend the game, and that leads me to believe that this game's going to go over. Washington can put up points. They've had a tough year. But if you look, it's a 50-50 over-under, and the number's not tough to beat. If you look at their last 5, Washington State's averaged 134, Washington's averaged almost 140, and they both shoot free throws excellent, so if there's a lot of fouls, it's going to lean over. So I like this over as well. So let's go to the sports book and see what we can find. And let me pull up the NCAA games here. Just bear with me a second. Here we go. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom and start with the Washington State game. It's at 132.5. Take it to 133.5. It's even money. That's going to be our first play. Our second play, the Seton Hall Providence game. Again, I'm doing the exact same thing. 136.5. I'm going to take it to even money at 137.5. And then our last game, Iona and Manhattan. It's at plus 4.5, minus 104 for Iona. If you take that down to 4 even, it's plus 105. So those are our 3 plays today. We got Iona plus 4. We have Seton Hall Providence over 137.5. Yes, 137.5. And we have Washington State over 133.5. Let's get some winners. See you tomorrow.